Hi there. So this is a little bit different for me, but I want to show you something. So behind me, it's hard to see, but I have a little mini mirror next to the sketch of a face. I think that one's supposed to be Kellen. There's a little blue paper and a white paper right next to it. That little tiny rectangle, that is what I'm trying to show you. That is a mirror. So what I want to say today is to go to a mirror like I have in my room. And sometimes when you look in a mirror, you might see your reflection. You might think you're a really bad person. All you want to do is just pick at yourself more until you feel perfect, until you feel beautiful. I have flaws too. When I look in a mirror, I'd rather turn away. Only look in a mirror to do my hair or my makeup. That's it. I don't like mirrors either. I don't like the way I look. For me, the way you see me now, that's just only part of it. If you were to see the full, all of me, which I'm not going to end up backing away for you to see the whole reason of why I don't like my reflection, but I'm not the only one out there. There's other young ladies out there too, and boys, who don't like the reflections either. The whole purpose of why I showed you my little mini mirror is with what I'm about to say. I want you to go to a mirror every day. You'll look into that mirror. You'll just want to look down, look away, be like, that's not me. I feel so down and hopeless. Everything's wrong. Nothing is right in life. Except, I want us to do something different. I want us to change. It's possible to change. You just have to be willing to do this, to try. So, go to that mirror, even if you do this right now as you're watching my video, which will be really cool. Okay, so go to the mirror, look it right into it. You see yourself? Yeah, I understand. You might not like what you see, but I want you to try something different instead of being like, oh, I don't like what I see, I hate it. That's terrible. Okay, so I understand all that. So, let's do something a little bit different. Okay, so we all hide behind a fake smile. Instead, go to that mirror and show who you really are. You don't have to do a picture or anything. Just stare. It's totally weird, yes. You even may start crying, which is really weird, but it's also good. I've kind of done that before too, where I stare in the mirror and I just hate what I see, so I just cry. Because also, I know how much I've been through, and I do question of how I am now. I'm like, I just can't see a reason. Like, how have I become who I am now? It's weird. I don't get it. I don't know how. But then, as I re-look in the mirror, I also see a strong person. One who won't give up. One who will keep fighting. That's what I want you to see, too. Yeah, you've been through quite a lot in life. I'm sure of that. Except you just can't give up. Look in the mirror. You'll see how far you've come. I know it can be really hard at times, and all you want to do is hurt yourself even more because of the way you look. You don't like it. Well, if you look at me, you'll see I'm really skinny. Kind of hard to see right now with how I have it. But check it out. I'm really skinny, okay? I don't really like it. I'd actually prefer to be bigger. Except no matter what I eat and how much I eat, I'm always going to be skinny, apparently. Just some people are like that, no matter what they eat or how much they eat or anything. It's just how their body is, which kind of sucks. But what I'm trying to say is, no matter whether you're skinny or supposedly fat or anything, don't worry about what other people say. I think you're a really nice person, no matter what. Yeah, you can be totally skinny like me. People will think that you're really sick or something. No. I actually do eat quite a lot. But it's just who I am. And then for some other people, it's called they can't stop. For some of them, they have a thing where that they just can't eat, kind of, which is part of the whole self-harm thing. They just feel like they're too big, but they're not. I know some kids who are just a little bit bigger than me, as in wideness, but just a little bit bigger, not by much. Truthfully, they're almost as skinny as me, and yet they end up starving themselves, thinking that they're too fat. But they're not. You're not fat. If you're watching this and you think you are, you're not. That is the whole purpose of looking in the mirror. You're supposed to look in the mirror and say the opposite of what you feel, of what you think. Now, if you're already thinking good, then don't do the opposite. Don't put yourself down for no reason. Use your words, lift yourself up instead. I hide behind a fake smile at times too, so sometimes I don't even smile. I don't like it. You'll see in some of my pictures, I just can't smile, but I felt like doing a picture. So I did. People ask me, why don't I always smile? I'm like, that's because of how I feel. It's time for you to show your true colors. If you don't feel like smiling, don't smile. Also, sometimes we just hide who we are. It's okay. But in that mirror, remove your makeup. I've worn a lot of makeup before too, because I think it's cute. Some part girly. Not really though. Because the makeup I wear is usually black. Interesting. But anyways, so go to the mirror, remove your makeup. People may have told you before that you're ugly. Well, remove the makeup, look in the mirror, and guess what? You're beautiful. Very beautiful, super cute, and very pretty. I don't really know many words to describe a person, because people, just like us, we're hard to describe. There's so many different words for each of us. I can just name so many. Wonderful, inspiring, precious, cute, beautiful. Sorry. I'm kind of distracted at the moment. That's as far as I can think. But I could think of so many different things, so I might do another video just to remind you how awesome you are. Just look in the mirror and don't think anything bad. Instead, do the opposite. Instead of thinking you're ugly, remind yourself how beautiful you are. Instead of thinking you're fat, say you're perfect, you're just right the way you are. Instead of, looking at your flaws, for me, of how I am, I look at my flaws. I'd rather tear myself down. I'd rather just hurt myself more instead. But instead, look at those flaws and realize that makes you who you are. You're a unique person. You're awesome. And you're very amazing. I love you for who you really are. And don't ever change that. Just look into that mirror and realize you are a good person. People have told you very bad things. For me, just some of the things is I've actually been called ugly. I've been called worthless, and they tell me that I'm not wanted, to go away. That I'm not good at drawing or anything. People have said that they don't like the way I am. So instead, I just look in the mirror and I remind myself daily that I am a good person. I am helpful. I am inspiring. And I am beautiful, just like all of you. Please, do the same. And instead of putting yourself down, think of something good to say. Even if you can't think of much, just think of one good thing. I'm sure you can do it. It's possible. If I can do it, so can you. Please, don't give up. Stop putting yourself down and start picking yourself up again. I know you can do it. I believe in you.